I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in whom I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers for pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect and to the elect. Shalom. My name is Hashi Yaba, and I basically want to go into Esau, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, being blessed with the sword. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai blessed Esau, who was the so-called white man, with the sword to basically, to basically rule over the earth. All right. And I was doing some research and studying, and I ran across one of the brothers from GMS. I believe his channel is GMS Beloved Truth. And he had a clip in there from this comedian George. What's his name? George something here. Let me see. George Carlin. We Like War. He's basically talking about how his people like, going to war. They love it. That's what they do. That's what they was made for, because the wicked. All right. So I want to play a little of this, and then we're going to go into the topic of the lesson. All right. So let's do this.
Well, we like war. We like war. We're a warlike people. We like war because we're good at it. You know why we're good at it? Because we get a lot of practice. This country's only 200 years old, and already we've had 10 major wars.
And they only good at war because, like I said, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai made them that way. And we can get that in Genesis, the 25th chapter, because that's the spirit that Esau have. And it's been like that since the beginning of times. All right, this is Genesis, the 25th chapter, 27th verse. And it reads, "And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents." So Esau, that's already in his nature, to be a warlike person. He's a cunning hunter. And to this day, they do those very same things. All right, they go out into the field and hunt deers and mark their face, all right, and use deer piss and shit, all right. They still like that to this day. They still have that same mentality, that same spirit on them, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai set it up that way for them to be like that. They love going out and hunting, right, and being in the army. That's their nature. All right, let's go back, and then we play a little bit more.
Wars. We average a major war every 20 years in this country, so we're good at it. And it's a good thing we are. We're not very good at anything else anymore. Huh? Can't build a decent car, can't make a TV set or a VCR worth a fuck. Got no steel industry left, can't educate our young people, can't get health care to our old people, but we can bomb the shit out of your country, all right? Huh? We can bomb the shit out of your country, all right? Especially if your country is full of brown people. Oh, we like that, don't we? That's our hobby. That's our new job in the world, bomb.
So I said to that, and as you can see, he said they're not good at anything else, right? Because most of the things they took from other people cultures. All right. Like for instance, you have a lot of brown people that created, um, you know, that have built this country off a lot of their ingenuity. All right, like building the light bulb, making the freezer, and you know, and inventing ice cream, and so on and so on. Mostly, a lot of brown people made those things, but these Edomites, they took the credit for it. All right, so they really not good at nothing else but going to war and making weapons. All right, because they was blessed with that gift to make weapons. All right, and if you go back in Genesis, I believe that's the 6th chapter, dealing with Cain. Cain's name is a Hebrew name, which means weapon or smith. I believe it's Kwayon. Kwayon. All right, I believe that's what it is. Let me see, Cain. Well, we don't have to go to it. Yeah, so it's Kwayon. Kwayon. It basically means weapon or smith, and that's actually his descendants, the so-called white man. It's Cain's descendants, but that's a whole nother lesson. We probably get into that later on in the day. All right, but this is Genesis, the 27th chapter, and we'll start at the 39th verse. And it reads, "And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold," it's talking about the blessing that Isaac is given unto Esau, because Jacob stole the birthright. Well, basically, Esau gave him his birthright, right? And Jacob stole his blessing as well. So Esau started crying like a little wimp, and basically begged his father to basically bless him as well. And this is the blessing that Isaac had blessed him with. And it reads, this is Genesis the 27th chapter, 39th verse. "And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above." So the fatness of the earth is basically the money, all right, the riches of the earth. And when you go into that word fatness, let's go into it. It basically means oil. Oh, a second. So that's more Mawama, Mawame. All right, no, Mawama. If I'm saying that right, still working on my Hebrew. It says it's fatness, fat piece, fertile place, richly prepared food, fatness, fat pieces, oil, olive oil. All right. So, and we know once you own the oil on earth, then you basically own the money. Dealing with, the getting that petrol money, the petrol dollar. All right. And then it says, oh yeah. And then it says, and of the dew of heaven from above. And that's basically dealing with the resources that America have, dealing with the money, right, goods and services. And we all know that that's one of the main things that makes America great, which is their resources and their military, their military might. All right, those are two things that makes America great, that keeps America running. All right, and feared. 27 verse, 27 chapter, 40th verse, excuse me, and it reads, "And by thy sword shalt thou live." Right, and it says, "And by thy sword shalt thou live," because that's the only way they prospering is through that sword. Right, their military might, their guns. All right, that's how they take over or took over lands and countries. It's by that sword, their weaponry. All right. And it talks about that, throughout the whole Bible, how they take over land. Right. Nahum 3:1, for example. Woe to the bloody. Let's actually get it. Because their country is, cities and states is all set up by bloodshed. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, "Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." All right. So there you have it. This was built on lies and robbery, bloodshed. All right. And the prey departed not. The prey is the people who they prey upon that lives in their countries and cities and states. Right. Their towns. All right. Taxing people and taking what they have, all they have. I seen an article that they about to start taxing homeless people, which is wild, for being homeless. You can't win in this man kingdom. Yeah. "And by thy sword shalt thou," this is the 40th verse, "and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother," all right, which is the Israelites, "and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." And he served his brother in the times of King David and during the time of or still around the medieval, or how could you see it, the Dark Ages, right? In medieval times, before the Renaissance, because Renaissance just means rebirth, and that's when they came back into power, right? And also dealing with I did say that, dealing with the times of King David, when King David had ruled over them, right? So yeah, that's how they basically prospering. It's through their sword, right? And the time that they, like I said, they broke the yoke from off they neck is during the time of the Renaissance. All right. So let's get a quick precept, and then we'll end with that one. In Psalms, the 17th chapter, 13th verse. This is Psalm 17th chapter, 13th verse. "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set this devil up to basically rule over us, for us for our punishment for going off and not listening to his law, statutes, commandments. All right. So he set Esau up to punish us. All right. And basically we've been getting beat by this devil for centuries now. All right. So they pretty much thrive off that sword. Well, they do thrive off that sword because that's their blessing. That's how Yahweh Hashem Yahushai set it up to be. Actually, let's get one more in Revelations. Like I said, I'll go deep into how Cain and Esau are connected. Probably later on in the day. Revelation 6. All right, this is Revelation, the 6th chapter, 4th verse. And there went out another horse that was red, which is talking about Esau, Edom, because in Genesis, the 25th chapter, when Esau and Jacob was born, Esau came out red all over, like a hairy garment. All right. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right. And that's what he been doing. He been basically destroying the earth, taking peace from it. All right. Polluting the air. You have animals that this man of the field been hunting into extinction. All right. I was just looking at a video of one of the animals that went extinct, which is a beautiful creature to me, which is called the Tasmanian tiger. All right. You got the dodo bird and a variety of other creatures that went extinct in the rulership of this man. All right. So all he do is take peace from the earth and destroy, steal, and kill. And they that should kill one another, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And that's what they doing now in the wars. They're killing each other, and that's what they're going to do in the future to come very soon. And there was given unto him a great sword. So that sword is what he was blessed with in Genesis, the 26th chapter. What was that? 26? Yeah. 27. Genesis 27, chapter 40th verse. That's the sword he was blessed with, that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai set him up to basically prosper with throughout the whole earth. So this man, the only way he been staying alive is basically through his weaponry, that sword, his military. All right. So that's pretty much all I have on it. Until next time, Shalom.